Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time coming to my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you so much for the love and support you give me. I'm turning around and giving back, because just with us being empaths, it's already crazy enough as it is. And, you know, going through stuff on a daily basis, especially if you're a Heyoka. Oh my God, I'm sending so many blessings to y'all. Because we already do enough by ourselves as it is. So I'm sending that extra love and that extra comfort towards you, especially who truly needs it. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light. And many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, and have not already, please like and subscribe. Even hit that notification bell so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. And if you feel like you're comfortable enough, drop me a line. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video. Or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift and how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the video is, you know, give you good vibes or good information that you feel like somebody really needs to hear it at that point, please go ahead and share with them. And also go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like, and even share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. And also, thank you so much for stopping by my channel and showing me love and support towards it. And thank you. I really appreciate that. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. Y'all had to do this. This is my third time trying to start this video over. This daggone meditation got me just like, whoa, what the heck? Because it tells you it increases your vibrational energy. Connect to the source. Subliminal messages, isochronic. I will post that link in the description box below, because first I started feeling my third eye going like this. It's just it went like that. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And I'm starting to feel, and I was like, wait a minute, I ain't even telling what the content of my video is today. My video today is you're beautiful no matter what, you know. And it's just like when I thought about this, I was singing this morning. Like I tell you, I love to sing. It's like an exercise for me, especially for my vocal cords, and it just expands my mind and just vibrations on how I'm feeling, because I really love to sing. You know, it's in my family, you know, it's in my blood to do that. So it's just like, you know, it's a good thing to be able to, you know, feel those good things, and you try to keep yourself in good spirits. You always supposed to do things that makes you happy, you enjoy to do, you know, to keep your vibes up. So I was listening to music today, and I was really drawn to this guy I connected to one time, and it was just like, just meeting him, it was just so amazing. His vibrations were just off the charts. And I'm talking about Jussie Smollett. Anybody who has ever watched Empire, and plus he's been on other shows. He's I forgot the show he was on back in the early 90s. It was like him and all his brothers and sisters. They're like about 7 or 8 of them. There's a whole camp of them basically. But I love him and Journey. That's the main ones I remember. I forgot the other brothers and sisters' names, but they've been in videos and did songs. Some of them are producers, some of them are activists. I think their mom is a Black Panther activist from back in the day, and the dad was joining in with them as well. And there were several activists back in the day, and they were a musical family. So a couple of days ago, he was attacked, and a lot of people are trying to say that it was a publicity stunt. And it's just like, I had a vision of that stuff this morning, and that he was not doing that for attention. This has really happened to him. It was like from somebody he was involved with, and I guess they was trying to scare him. They weren't trying to kill them, but they were trying to, you know, rattle him up a little bit, because I guess with him being who he is, and he's very well known, they didn't want to kill him, but they did want to scare him to get him to not deal with certain people anymore, because of his homosexuality. And that really hurt me just for him going through that, because it's like when I first met this man was like in 2015, and I met him at the Civic Center at I think it's called the Civic Center or the Dome in New Orleans. I mean, that's my stomping ground. That's my home place. It's like, I only been there one time, but I felt like I've been there so many times. And plus, I found out that, you know, my family resonates from there. They were from the, you know, the Rouge, you know, Baton Rouge, in the sticks and stuff like that, from Louisiana. So I was always wondering why, you know, I was like, why do I feel like I got family here? But First time I met him, it was like his first time being at Essence Festival. It is mine as well. And it was just like when I first met him, he was the first person I actually met. 5 minutes into getting into the dome, I was like, oh, I'm ready to see this person. I'm ready to go to see this person. And I had to go run to the bathroom real quick. So it caught me off guard. So it was all of a sudden I felt this energy coming from out of nowhere. And I was just like, where the heck is this energy coming from? And this is before I was really in tune of me being an empath and me being the way I am. And it was just something that it took me aback. You know, I was just like, what the heck is going on? So I'm hearing everybody, screaming and stuff like that, heading towards the bathroom. And then I see all these bodyguards coming. Then I finally see who, the bodyguards were trying to shield. And all of a sudden, I see Jussie Smollett coming out. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, this is, Jussie Smollett. And the woman was like, who is that? I said, the guy from Empire. He plays Jamal Lion. And then I grabbed his hand and started singing, You're So Beautiful, and sung his part. And, he was just like, wow, go ahead, sing it, sister. I was like, I love you so much. And he's like, I love you too. And I almost started crying because I felt like he was such a beautiful soul. And just to know that that actually happened to him because of his homosexuality. Well, his sexuality. I don't want to say homosexuality, but, it feels dirty or whatever. But sexuality, somebody would actually, beat him up because of that situation. And I was just like, why? I mean, people been known he was like that for years, so why all of a sudden now? And then I started getting visions about it this morning because I was listening to this song with him and Rumor Willis. That's Demi Moore and Bruce Willis's daughter. She played a couple of episodes in Empire, and I did not know that Rumor knew how to sing. I know she knew how to act since she was a little girl, but never knew she can sing, and she really can blow. And it was like hearing them sing this song. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to it because it gravitates on so many levels. It speaks so many volumes about being an empath, about how we've been living a lie at times, and we lie to ourselves about who we are. It needs to come out. And I'm trying not to cry, y'all, because that song really got me emotional. And just to know he went through that was so hurtful to know he went through, because it's like I felt like I got kicked in the stomach at one time. I don't know if it was like a vision I was supposed to have about him just to see what goes on, because I believed in my heart. I knew that he wouldn't do that, because anytime anything that's been said about him has always been something positive. It was never nothing about, him trying to be heard or, him trying to get attention, nothing like that. But just knowing somebody would beat up somebody because just who they are is a really sad situation. And just knowing I felt chemicals in my nose, in my mouth. I felt blood in my mouth. My throat was hurting. Come to find out, somebody put a string around his neck and tried to choke him like that. It was like a noose. And, him being punched and kicked. And it was just like, to put somebody in a situation like that, they don't know how that can mess somebody up mentally, because who he was, I don't know if it was because of who he was dating, who he was affiliated with, or he's been hanging around. But I felt like it was very personal, like just to make him not want to deal with this person anymore because it was bringing too much attention. And, we go through stuff like this every day. And it's just like, when is it going to stop? You are beautiful anywhere you are. If you are gay, straight, purple, yellow, whatever, I still feel that you are beautiful. And there are so many of us that walks around, always feeling like we're being judged. And it's a really hurtful feeling just to know that you've been judged for all these years, or, people looked at you different. I understand what that felt like. Me being the way I am, me knowing the things that I knew. My adopted dad made me feel like it was a mental illness that I was going through, because, I used to argue, fuss, and fight with my mom, saying I have a twin brother, and it used to scare my mom, because I tell my mom I died, it's my twin brother, but I'm the one who died. And she's like, what are you talking about? Why you keep saying these things? It's not true. You don't have a brother. But I used to tell her I'm the one who died, but yet he knows me. He still talks to me all the time. And it didn't make sense, but it made it kind of scared my mom a little bit, because I know she told my dad. My dad was like, oh my God, my baby's so special, because he knew what she was talking about. But he wouldn't, confirm it or whatever. But he has confirmed it in, songs and stuff like that or whatever. But it's just going through life, not being accepted. And it's just hard enough as it is for you not being accepted. Like I can look at certain artists that certain people like in my genre or whatever, or just, you know, my culture or whatever, would look at and they're like, what, Roslynn, you know, because I've had friends where they can sit up here and see me listening to like Marilyn Manson or like the Queen of the Dam soundtrack. I love the Queen of the Dam soundtrack because it's just the guitars, you know, with it being in my blood from my dad being a rock star, a musician, or whatever you want to call it. I've always been prone to music like that. I'm very diverse. You know, it's just like some people think just because I'm African American, Creole, whatever you want to call it, um, that I should just like hip hop or whatever. And I said, no, it's not, you know, that's narrow mindedness. I like opera. I can tell people I like Chopin. I like, you know, Sebastian Bach. I don't know why I get tongue tied over that name, but anything like that. Or I like Beethoven. And it's just like when you know all these different things and you can be out like that. Like I tell people I love Disturbed or Slipknot or Creed or Limp Bizkit, Marilyn Manson. I love Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson, if people, because even my daughter's like, Mom, I'm not going to watch this with you. He scares me. And I'm like, he's really not scary to me. You know, even though he might have his dark side, he's very misunderstood. So there's some people that if you don't gravitate towards him, of course you're going to be creeped out by him. I'm like, hey, I would love to meet Marilyn Manson. I would love to actually do a song with Marilyn Manson if I could, you know, because I love his music. There are certain songs that he's did, like Beautiful People, Sweet Dreams, Tainted Love. This is the new-ish Dope Show. I love songs like that, or Sweet Dreams. I love that stuff, you know, and it's just like it has a meaning behind it, and it's just got that good guitar beat and the drums. I mean, it was like, oh God, they killed it. So it's just like you being different is a beautiful thing. I think being the same is like such a robot. So it's just like when you go through things and, you know, it's already hard for you to have that self acceptance, you really need to seek within, knowing that you are beautiful no matter who you are, what you believe in, what your sexual preferences. I always feel that you're beautiful no matter what. And just to know that somebody actually went through a situation like that is very hurtful. And it's just like I seek really prayer. You know, that's why I asked the other day, people, y'all say a prayer for him, because that's a sad situation. I see Jesse crying, like trying to understand why would somebody do him like this? Why would they put their hands on me like this? And he felt violated. So I know what that feels like. So it's just like when I had that vision, I wondered why I did cry. And I couldn't believe he went through that situation. But I will post a link in the song that I was talking to, and I hope you check it out. He has a really beautiful voice. If you've never seen Empire, you know, if you got Netflix or something like that, or even got it to where you can watch it on the website, go ahead and check out the show. It's really good. So I hope you are able to resonate with the content of this video. Many prayers and blessings to him and his family. They're going through so much right now, especially with him dealing with this situation. And I hope he can be able to seek peace in his mind, his heart, and people, whoever did this to him, is held responsible. So, you know, if you're having that problem of accepting yourself, know that you are beautiful in and out, and that makes you extra special because you're different. So, you know, much love and peace to everybody. Sending out a love and happiness and prosperity and common and loving vibes. Know you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always someone out there praying for your better days. And my post notification shout out goes to SJ. Cynthia, much love to you on S Nation. I hope everything's going good for you. I haven't heard from you in a couple of days. Juan Anaya, I think Anaya, I think his last name is. I apologize if I messed it up. And Garth Ravenger, much love to you, and know that I'm thinking about y'all, and I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all have a blessed, safe day. We only got one more day into the weekend. I know I'm happy for it. So if y'all got some crazy weather, I hope y'all be safe out there, and I'll see you on my next video. Much love, peace, and be wild.